And to think I almost didn't go hunting this weekend. This might actually be one of my best buys within the last 6 months. I got a couple comics earlier in the day and they weren't quite video worthy, but the day progressively got better and better, culminating in a purchase of some extraordinarily high grade Silver Age DC books.
It still has that because it's the CS whatever.
CBCS, yeah.
Yes, that one. And
I was able to pick up everything you're going to see in today's video for just $767. So let's get it home and show you everything we got. All right, guys, let's show you everything that we got this weekend. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I wasn't planning on making a video because I got 3 total pickups. The first one was okay, the second one was better, and the final one was amazing. So I'm going to show you it all here today. I'm going to start with the one that I almost didn't make a video out of, but now I can. These books I picked up from a gentleman for $1 each. And we're going to start it off with Tales of Green Lantern Corps newsstand copy number 3, $1. Tales of Green Lantern Corps number 2, that's a big one, first appearance of Necron. And newsstand number 1. These are probably one of the best from that particular batch. That might be like $25 for that stack, for that complete miniseries right there. So that's definitely pretty good. $1 Green Lantern 173, Tiny Key, first appearance of Javelin, might be a $3 book, picked it up for $1. Green Lantern 149, picked it up for $1. First appearance of Salak. And I got a bunch of these frickin' Adventures of Superman 424, which is when Ordway and Wolfman, joined and started the new Superman stories run. And let's get that down. Everything here has so far been $1. X-Force 116. That is actually, I believe, like a $20 or more book. That's the new writing team. There are a couple first appearances in there. That's a win. That's a win for sure. And like I said, I always pick up this X-Men wraparound. If it is $1, it was $1. I also got the 1 and 2 issue limited series of X-Men Alpha Flight. $1 each, so $2. That might be worth $5. Spider-Man Velocity. I could have sworn this has some value. Quite frankly, I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. Death of Spider-Man in Ultimate Universe. A Random Batman Adventures. And this was actually free. This is the brand new Batman Spawn. Let me move that down. And here's where we get into the Batman and the Outsiders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I thought there was 8. 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, and 13. So I picked those up for $1 each. Quite frankly, they're probably only worth $1 each, but because it is a nice complete run of 1 through 13, it's probably $20 for the bundle. Plus you get that nice issue number 1, which is actually decent shape. The number 1 is actually fairly high grade, believe it or not. So that's pretty cool. Next up, for $2, I got, what's that, the third Shazam or something like that? DC Comics presents Superman and Shazam, or excuse me, third Black Adam. That's a nice one. I forget the value on that, but I know it's decent. We got a couple Batman one-shots. All Batman one-shots are typically worth about $3, maybe $5. So that's always a good pickup for $1. Wind up in the $3 or $5 bin for sure. Judge Dredd. Another Batman Judge Dredd. $1. Sorry, I forgot to take all these stickers off. All right, Superman Doomsday, Superman issue 74. But here's the deal. All right, it was $1, but it is the third printing. That is very, very rare, and that actually does hold some value. I'm not quite sure what the raw equivalent of it, but it is high grade. That might be one of the only ones in this batch that we actually send off. I think this could be that could be the best one. This could be up there for second best. $1 newsstand copy of Superman 75. That's the Death of Supes. Often hard to find a newsstand. I think that one did have a spine tick though, so it prevents me from sending it in. Yeah, there's a spine tick there. That's okay. Still very high grade. Star Trek #1, but it's the 1989 version. Death of the Family. This was actually free. Is that the Batman 13? Yeah, good. Okay, nice. Batman Gallery. I love these gallery editions. Pretty cool. Then we've got Batman 106, which is the first Miracle Molly, $1. And I got quite a few of them. Miracle Molly, $1. We got an X-Force #1, which is actually, quite honestly, if we're being honest, at best is like a $3 book. This one's a nice one though. Newsstand high grade of the second appearance of Deadpool. There he is on the cover. That might actually be like $15. And I should have put this with the X-Force 116, but this is the Wizard edition of X-Force 117, which is also a very, very small key. With X-Force, anything over 15, you want 116 and 117, so I got them both here. Not bad, but it gets a lot better. So let's check it out. This was the second batch, the second one I went to, and everything I spent here was just $20. We got Shrek, Dark Horse, #1. That's awesome. I'll probably keep that in the PC. I've never seen that before. I didn't know they made that into a comic. My fiance is obsessed with Shrek, so I'm keeping that. Then we've got this super ridiculously rough, but 10 center. I don't know what it is. Argosy, new novel, some sort of, I don't know, just some golden age super cool thing there. We've got Fantastic Four 258. I think that might be some minor key. Can't quite remember off the top of my head. We've got Daredevil 151. I'm loving that cover. Keep in mind, this whole stack I'm showing you I paid for $20. We've got a nice 10-cent Western. I love grabbing stuff like this. White Rider and Super Horse, #5. Okay. Then we've got Dell 10 center Lassie. Nice. Dell's, that's, if you can find the 10 centers, that's pretty good. I grabbed this because why the hell not? L'Incredible Devil El Condor. So this is some foreign version of Daredevil. And even though it's not the best shape, I am obsessed with foreign books, and I just love getting them. As long as it's a good price, I'll pick them up. Here's a slightly water-damaged 10-center Superboy, issue 75. Keep it going here. So we are definitely profiting here. Dell 12-center Jungle War Stories. Not bad shape, too, though. It actually might be like a $10 book. Some places will put like a $15, $20 price on that sort of thing. But the thing is, it just sits. You got to make that a 5 or a 10. Or if they're in rough shape, maybe even a 3. Twilight Zone. I've actually got an ongoing Twilight Zone run I'm working on. We got, oh, you know what? I didn't notice that ding in the corner there before. Gold Key 12 center Disney. It might just be $1, maybe 3. We got some Spider-Man, issue 140. Not the best shape, though. Yeah, I think we're winding down. I don't really know why I got this. This is kind of rough. Flash, issue 233 or 223. I might have grabbed that by accident, to be honest with you. Our Fighting Forces, DC War Book, 12 center. That'd be $5. So keep it going. Then we've got a little bit more Gold Key. This time it's Korak, Son of Tarzan. then we're going to end it with a magazine and a treasury edition. Terror Tales, pretty awesome. Yeah, Terror Tales magazine. And then this awesome, although I need to get this in a frickin' oversized treasury edition bag and board right away. Hulk. Treasury edition size. Big boy. I don't even know if that'll fit up there. I'm sure it won't. Yeah, it's got a couple rips in it. Check out that back corner there. I mean, it's not in the best condition, but that is pretty darn sweet right there. Rampaging Hulk. Nice. And it gets so much better, as you saw in the beginning of the movie. So let's show you the big boys, the big players in this weekend's pickups. These Green Lanterns were at the worst like a 7.5 and at best like an 8.5 or a 9. They were sharp. Anyone who collects Silver Age books know that it's actually hard to get anything above a 3.5. So I was extremely happy. These all clearly came from the same collection. This is one of the ones that actually, with a clean and press, could get all the way to a 9.0. Green Lantern, 63. Oh, and all of these issues, all 60s. I don't think there was even any 70s books in there. Then we've got a Green Lantern issue 64. Gorgeous cover there. That's a Star Sapphire key of sorts. Green Lantern 66. This is maybe the nicest one in the batch. This book, looking at it now, could actually maybe get in the 9s, meaning like a 9.2. Maybe even a 9.4. That's got to be the best condition one there. This is a nice key. First appearance of Charlie Vicker and Zavora, I think. Nice one. Green Lantern 55. And that is, once again, that's in that like 8.5 range. Ridiculously high grade for that era. Here's a 1961 Green Lantern, issue number 8. This is a really hard one to find. Usually when you find it, it looks like it's a 2.0. That is about an 8.0, so that is hilariously going to go to CGC. Green Lantern 19, this one's probably about a 7.5. I see some staple rust and a couple other things going on with it, but this, if that's the lowest of the low, I think we're doing okay. Here's the second appearance of that shark. No, not King Shark, the character that I think King Shark was based off of. And this might be, it's got a date stamp on there. I'll have to do some research on that date stamp, see if I can maybe track it to some sort of pedigree, because that would actually make sense, because that's really nice. Green Lantern, issue 33, gorgeous cover. Is that Sonar? Yeah, Sonar giving him a blast there. Really high grade. That one might be like an 8.5. And then we got Green Lantern 38. And I think this is another key. I just can't quite remember. Ridiculously sharp, right in that like 8.5 range. So these are books from the 60s and sometimes even early 60s that are getting the very fine rating. That's nuts, man. Some of them even have been near mint minus. Green Lantern 49. Probably about an 8.0. Green Lantern 62. And despite the black spine up here, this one looks pretty good. Once again, I'd say about an 8.0. First appearance of the Lamplighter, not the one from The Boys. This is the latest one we got. No, 6D. Okay, so that's 1968, I think. 12 center. Gorgeous. Probably about an 8.0. Here's one of the nicer ones. Green Lantern 58. And it's probably actually like an 8.5. Extremely gorgeous looking book there. Then we've got Green Lantern issue 57. This is one with an all-black spine that, I'm not joking, could actually possibly get a full 9.0. Could get in the 9s. Last book here is the Atom number 1. First appearance of the Floronic Man, although he wasn't titled that. I think he was like the plant guy or plant man or some nonsense. Eventually, he would become the Floronic Man as we know him big Atom and Swamp Thing villain. I have been hunting that book for forever. Now, what's interesting is this antique shop located in this flea market center has had an Atom #1. It was a CBCS graded, I think, like 5, but it was priced at like a CGC 7. So I haven't picked it up, and as far as I'm concerned, they might still have it. This was a ridiculously reasonable price. As you saw, this all those Green Lanterns, and including this Atom #1, I picked up for $700. And I almost didn't go hunting this weekend. It just shows you what happens if you take some time off, you might miss out. And I am glad I made the time because we are definitely in the green for this weekend's total pickups. So I can't wait to pop these on eBay. If you're interested in any of these, message me. I'll be happy to work something out with you. Green Lanterns are a little tricky because they're all in pretty much submittable condition, so I have to press them and see what I'm going to do with them. I might submit them off. It's tricky to say. In the meantime, my friends, though, keep on hunting, collect, and read what you love, and I'll see you in the next video.